My husband and I are moving to the Syracuse area. I'm wondering tell me a little bit about the school.
Oh, I would love to, actually. It's fantastic. Well, I'm very involved, okay. And I have 2 kids that have already graduated, but 1 in 3rd grade right now. We grew up in a non-observant home, I did at least, and quite honestly, the school has been transformative for my family. We're just so much more engaged as a family, and I love the fact that my kids got a value-based education. They love the school. They love being Jewish. They're proud of being Jewish. They learned an incredible amount. They've moved on to, now 2 of them have moved on to the public schools, doing great. I have to say, I'm so proud of my daughter, and I have to brag a little bit because
let's hear it. I'm dying to know.
She was a good student, okay student in the Hebrew Day school. Went through 6th grade, and now is getting straight A's. Student of the month at the public schools. She's just so well prepared. That was not an expectation that I had.
It wasn't.
Well, it's not something I thought about. Just in the school, I mean, I knew it was a good school, and I knew the program was rigorous, and she was doing okay, B's and occasional A's. But now to just be so much higher than all of the other kids that are her peers and competitors, that blew me away.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so that was a really huge
Now, I
thing.
see that you are the board president, so you must spend a lot of time at school.
I do, yes, I do, but it is really gratifying. I love the fact that I'm able to effectuate change in my community.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That was such an enthusiastic pitch. And as I said, we have not had anybody yet this afternoon who was not a staff person in a school. So it was really delightful to hear from a parent and a very involved parent all the things about the school that really resonated with you. Now, I'm going to suggest that this is tough, but that as a board and as a board chair, that you might want to put into a board meeting the whole notion of the 4 or 5 top pitch items that you would want to get, to communicate in that kind of a short setting. As a prospective parent, what I loved was your enthusiasm and the fact that you are a parent. You've been a past parent, you're a current parent. The fact that you were pleased about how well your daughter did. One thing I would suggest, though, and you'll see this when we go back and look at it eventually, when you said that it was surprising how well she did, that you might want to smooth that out, because the implication, of course, is that your
if you didn't ask the follow-up question, I might have just left it there.
You might have left it, and I would be thinking, well, gee, maybe this isn't such an academically rigorous school, or why was he surprised that she did so well moving on? You're going to want to really kind of lead with, I would think, that that is always the outcome for most families. But it was absolutely from the heart, and I think a good pitch from the heart is, boy, there's just nothing better. But I would say to try and absolutely find the 4 or 5 items or points, bullet points really, that you want to get across, and kind of refine those a little bit, and then work with the board, your whole board, to make sure that they sort of have those same 4 or 5 points.
Right, as long as they come from the heart for whatever their points are.
I think so.
I was glad that I didn't cry, quite honestly, because sometimes that's what happens.
Crying's not bad.
Well, you can only cry so much.